Next up on these exam week tasks is the boggart. You need to defeat 3 rounds of this boggart, and it is really, really hard to stay alive because you are continually getting hit whether you like it or not. There is no way to avoid it. Today I'm going to be showing you the A+ exam just because I am like 7 levels lower than that. If I show you the A exam, I can just go through it too easy because I'm way over leveled. Even if you are just on the A exam, this deck should still work really easily for you on there. It does take a little bit of strategy. It may take 1 or 2 turns or a couple of goes to get it right, but once you have the strategy and know what to look for, then it's easy to just dodge, get out of the way, heal your opponents, and get through and defeat this boggart. So let's get into it. First off the bat, as always, we're going to go through the deck, and today I've picked Hermione Granger as my Echo because I want to get my spells off really fast and really do a lot of damage to the boggarts as fast as possible. This is what you need to do. You need to take it down fast because the longer you're in there, the longer it hits you and the longer you need to be healing up, and you don't have enough heals to do this. We'll start off, we've got Prior Incanto, one of my favorite spells in the game. It is so useful pretty much everywhere, especially with Hermione deck. Next is the Pugno. It is amazing. You just continually cycle through their skills and doing a lot of damage to your opponent, and that goes hand in hand with Broomstick, as we all know. Again, just to cycle through your deck and to get Hermione's skill proccing as much as possible. Our healing card that we have in our deck is a Pisky. You can switch this for Essence of Dittany if you rather that one, but I feel like this one's easier to use because you can still walk around whilst using your heal. The Venom, if you've seen my other videos, it's in most of my decks as well. It just slows down the opponent. It does a lot of damage even when you're running around doing whatever else you want to do. Incendio, the flames that come off this, it's just constant, a lot of damage, like 180 damage, easy. It costs nothing. Away we go. Now we get into the big boy DPS. We've got our Aguamente, which is obviously one of my favorites as well. This is one of the ones that you want to aim for to use for Hermione's procs. And then another big DPS is the Whiz Bangs. It says 7, but make sure this is on Hermione's proc and it goes down to 4. It can get proc twice and go down to 2, but you'll be wanting to use it a lot more than waiting for it to go down twice. So when this is at 4, shoot this off. Your opponents don't move very much, so you should hit them pretty much every time. So if you want to switch out any of those damage cards like the Venom, you can switch it to this Atmospheric Charm. It will hit 20 damage 20 times, so that's 400 damage straight off the bat, and it just sits there and does what it wants. So that for Venom is really good. Either one does not matter at all. And the other one is Thunderstorm. You can switch this for Whiz Bangs or Aguamente if you want, and make sure this procs and you get to hit it at 3 cost. As we all know, Lightning and Hermione go hand in hand like a glove. It is absolutely amazing combo. I just didn't use it in my run because I wanted to make it as free-to-play friendly as possible, as I always do. Over to our companions, and seriously, it does not matter. I hardly even use them. I don't even think I use 2 of them. But Hermione is a really good companion to bring in here as well if you're going to use an Aguamente or a Whiz Bangs and just get an extra bit of damage off fast. The hard thing is these companions die as soon as they do one of their moves, so they aren't that useful, to be honest. So that's why Cassandra does a fair bit of damage, the twins do damage, and then at the end, if you really need it, it's always good to have Daniel waiting there in your back pocket to heal up a little bit on that final boggart opponent. There's the whole deck again. I've got my Hermione Echo, which is only an epic one. My spellbook level is 57 and it says 65. So I'm, 8 levels below. This can happen the same on an A-level exam. If you're 8 to 10 levels below, you should still be able to clear it if you use this strategy correctly. The strategy is just around the corner, but before we get there, can you hit that button right there? Hit that subscribe because I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers right now, and that's a massive milestone just ticked right off. Let's get back into it. So here we are in the exam. I've just done this like 5 minutes ago, so I'll just talk through it. I won't show it all, but as you can see, run away from the boggart. Simple as that. Stay far away and just start hitting your spells as quickly as possible. As you can see, I've got Aguamente to proc straight off the bat, and it starts at 133 damage and ends up at 252. So I'll pause it right here. As you can see, there is the wave coming out of the opponent right here. This means it's going to do that attack that sucks you all the way back into the opponent. Obviously, your 2 NPCs literally just die right now, and it's all about timing here. So when you see this happen, as you can see, I've pulled the spell out ready to use, but I've noticed this is happening. You'll watch me, I'll pull it back and wait. There is no reason to use a spell right now because it puts a shield around itself, and if you launch a summon, it's just going to die, so all attacks are useless. Bring it back, use this as a point in time for it to regen your mana, and then you'll watch me here. I pull it back, I let myself slide in a little bit, and then I pull myself away. So when you see your NPCs drop, do not revive them straight away, because they will die instantly again, because this attack will not have been finished. Make sure you wait. You'll see I'll run backwards. I'll let myself go back in again, and then I will hit the revive and then start running away again. So we'll watch this. I get to the end. I let myself slide in. I revive then anyway. But yeah, you'll learn the timing a little bit better as you start to do it. Again, I'll pause it and keep talking about this, but you did see I revived both of my NPCs. You don't even need to do this. When it happens, revive one of your NPCs. They will revive the other NPC while you can attack. So you only need to revive one NPC at a time, because they will help you and revive the other one. This is paramount in helping you get past this level. If you spend too much time reviving both NPCs, you don't have enough time to get enough damage off. So I'll keep running through here. As you can see, I keep doing a pugno. The venom goes off. Broomstick in. I haven't lost much health at all. The only health that I have lost is from getting sucked in. We'll keep going, and we'll see if he does a proper attack. There's the wave again. As you can see, one's dead. The other one's dead. I walk away. I choose to revive now, and then start walking away again. The attack is over. And now Ivy revives my other NPC. That is exactly what you need to do, and I had saved up enough mana to do a whiz bang, then an aguamente, and I just absolutely floored my opponent then. So I'll pause right here. This attack right now, this is what will kill you fast. If you see this under you or going to be right where you are, get the hell out of the way. Because if you stand in this for like 2 to 3, 4 seconds, you're pretty much dead. You don't have enough time to heal yourself. It is the be all and end all of any of this boggart run. If you get stuck there, you will die, hands down. So I'll keep going. As you can see, 133 damage. That is way too much for you to withstand, because you have 25% less health on this class. As we can see here, I've used Epesky as he's doing this suck in. I'm getting a bit of heals, losing more health than I'm healing, but I'm not going to be doing any attacks. Get the whiz bang off, start healing one NPC, he heals the other NPC. As you can see, the Basilisk did start attacking me, but as soon as your other NPC is alive, he will flick back to the other NPCs. So I guess I may as well talk a little bit about the Spider, which is the next one you go against. Its attacks are just a little bit different. The strategy to beat it is exactly the same. As you can see here, it has dropped its little portal thing here. I don't know what this attack is called, but instant death is what we're going to call it right now. It still drops its instant death on you, but then its other attack, as you can see right now, is a spider web that hits you and you cannot move. It only hits for 181, so it's not the be-all and end-all if it hits you. If your NPCs are dead, then it would be bad, because the spider will come towards you and start attacking you. But if they're alive, he's not going to leave his spot from right down there. So it's nothing to worry about, really. Again, just keep cycling through your spells as fast as possible to get those procs. As you can see, I got whiz bangs down to 4 down the bottom. Keep doing broomsticks, a pug nose. As you can see, we're getting sucked in. We'll walk away as we've waited for a little bit. Alright, now it's time to revive, and we'll walk away again. Attack is done, and then the NPCs will eventually, if I finished the revive, would have helped themselves. I did that one a little bit bad because I thought that the NPCs had been revived, which they hadn't. One other thing, I nearly done it to myself then, which is really bad. Do not go to the top of the classroom. If you go to the top, you can't see behind you. The camera in this one, for some reason, you can't move at all. So that's why I'm telling you, stay right to the back. If you're right at the back, you get to see the whole level. The only thing that's a little bit hard is trying to press this revive button when it's behind the health bar. It's nearly impossible. It is super annoying. But we'll go on to the last werewolf. One thing that I've forgotten to mention so far is that the mana down the bottom carries over to the next battle. So make sure, if you think you're going to beat the spider or the basilisk easily, just sit there, let your mana replenish, so when you start off the next round against the next one, you can run to the back and absolutely pummel them with your spells straight off the bat. We'll do a little bit on the werewolf, because again, his attacks are a bit different. He does that single move attack at the front, so again, stay away all the way at the back. Continually res your NPCs and do the same thing over and over and over, and try and get that damage off as quick as possible. As I said, you want to get in and out of this match as quick as possible. The longer that you're in here, the harder it is to beat, because you get that suck-in attack consistently. Again, you've seen the werewolf did come towards me, but as soon as I revived one of my NPCs, he turned around and went for them. So this is absolute paramount to beat all of these boggarts, is to keep your NPCs alive, because then they will not focus on you, and the only thing you need to do is worry about getting further away. So that is pretty much all the tips I can give you. If there's anything that I've missed, let me know down below. But good luck in defeating the boggart. As you can see, 8 levels down, and I beat the A+. Good luck, you can do it.